What's up, my precious watchers? Last time I was in such a rush that I forgot to close up recent episode properly, so I'll bring you to recent events quickly. In the previous episodes, Dusknoir has evolved in an interesting way. He literally refused to face clone. Who's exactly in control now? One thing is certain, we may have witnessed the rise of another tough competitor who already contributed towards Clefable's elimination. We're all getting tougher each day though. King is another example. And in the end, out of all 9 on Zen, only one will emerge as the ultimate winner. Only time will tell who that winner would be. And we met some familiar faces as well, such as Kangaskhan, Latios, and of course Sog. He agreed to support me one last time. The stakes will keep rising. What will be our next challenge? Find out very soon!
Дело во мне, дело в тебе, дело в надежде, дело в мечте, дело в друзьях, что будут вместе и не бросят тебя в беде. Сможешь достать ты до небес. Покемон! Проверить мир полон чудес. Не сдавайся никогда, друзья за тебя ревет весь стадион. Покемон! Заверить мир полон чудес. Не сдавайся никогда, друзья за тебя ревет весь стадион. Победитель Лиги Симон, Покемон.
Hey, is anyone here? I came exactly to the place you mentioned in the note. I came here alone. I'm not that stupid. Come out. What a waste of time.
Hold on.
A voice? Doesn't sound familiar to me, but... I knew it. Thought you'd be Matang or Inkei.
The name is Mama.
I call things the way I see them. So, what does a loser like you want from me now?
Just a warning, I do not trust you at all. I'm taking a heavy risk contacting you at a place like this.
You don't talk to me about risks.
I know how shaky your situation is, don't need to remind me. I heard how you are collaborating with the Big Pog to trick the cast. That bastard Kurtin got his ass kicked out, right?
I did not come here to discuss my past achievements. If there's nothing else to talk...
Wait, just listen to me. I got so desperate that I took the risk of calling you here. I want you to help me get my revenge.
You think getting your revenge on Diggersby is that easy?
Not Diggersby, Simipour. She betrayed me, took charge of my organization, and then tossed me aside just like that. Even Matang chose to side with her.
Even Matang? The fact that Matang was never truly on Diggersby's side makes it no surprise to me. So, where is Simipour you're talking about?
She moved to a new base. Her new base is somewhere in the Moscow right now. I want you to help me to overthrow her.
And what will I get in return? Do you have anything to repay me?
I hate being indebted to anyone. But you're still part of the cast, right? I'll help you to win those challenges. Here, look. I managed to swipe out a copy of those challenge shadows made by Diggersby.
Oh, I see. That's very useful information. It's good that I met you here. You can be my newest trump card.
Don't talk to me like that.
Oh, what's this? Only truth? What kind of challenge is that?
Whatever it is, if it comes next, you will be sorry for yourself. Speak whatever truth they might force you out, but don't let them know anything about me. If you manage to survive that challenge, meet me here again, and we'll discuss our plans against Simipour.
Good advice. I better go back before they start missing me. Not like they would.
Simipour. When the right time comes, we'll strike back at you. You'll regret turning on me. think is much heavier than I expected, but I must keep improving myself.
Oh, Vicky, there you are. I could not find you in your room. Then Quacksire told me that you could be here.
Oh, good morning, Kenga. I'm working out, as you can see. Wanna join me?
What's the point? I'm already strong.
Just because you defeated your own mother, you think that you are stronger than anyone else? Your body is a container holding all that power inside. If you do not keep working those muscles out, then you start to lose it.
How about the spar between you and me?
I have seen your combo. It will not work against me. You think that pure gods would be enough to win any fight? Are you starting to forget Marvak's teachings?
You're right. He always told me to keep my focus. Give me my dumbbells!
Why don't you pick those yourself? Guys, looks like he's not here either. Oh, hi Arcanine. Looking for someone? Have you seen his content today? No, I did not.
I haven't seen him either.
He's missing? That might be a good thing for us. But not for me. His contact is not here in this hotel, and he must be hiding somewhere else, plotting something against us. We shall smell and find out where he could be. I tried that too, but he erased all possible tracks of his smell, so I could not track him. And he was also like that when he teamed up with Coradin. Wait, so now you think that contact could be brewing another plot with someone else? There are 9 of us left. You think I could be conspiring with someone else? With the Uniclus, I guess? Don't be ridiculous. I know for sure that the Uniclus would not team up with him. Maybe Reticat?
Clearly not.
How can you be so sure of that, Kenga?
Well, it's because Reticat hates him, right?
And she's still in the hotel right now. Got angry at me for stealing her room. Where he could be? Wherever he is, Skuntank is sure to return by the time our next challenge begins. Otherwise, he could be disqualified, right?
Reticat! Good thing that I found a moment to catch you! Oh, not you again. First Arcanine, and now you? Can't anyone leave me alone? Reticat, I'm begging you! Please form an alliance with me! Please, please, please! You're that desperate for alliance even though you're not the main target? Well, without the people, Pablo and my sister, it sure feels lonely. So please! Aren't you asking too many favors for me? You can visit me to spare that abomination of a clone! Don't talk about Reticat too like that! Oh, getting angry at me? Don't want an alliance with me anymore? Good. Now if you excuse me... No, I'm not angry at all! I still want to form an alliance with you! You're not in alliance with anyone else right now, so why not consider me? Please, 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 please. Tch. He has no idea that I have already formed an alliance of Latias and Kinga. I can refuse his offer with ease. But won't that make him suspicious over me? Looks like I have no choice but to play along. Given our current circumstances, I might consider your offer, Rachel. Yes! But on one condition! Our alliance group will not be named Lucky Rodent! Oh, just when I was going to say this. Satisfied? Now scram! And don't even tell anyone else about this! I won't! I promise that our alliance will be a secret! Don't be loud! Shut up! Get out! Why I always need to deal with that rat? Is that some sort of his revenge on me for beating Pikachu?
What's taking Arca-san so long?
He is trying to find Skuntank.
So it's true? Skuntank went off somewhere again?
Seems so.
Sorry guys, I could not find him anywhere. I'm sure that he'll show up as soon as the challenge starts, but until then...
Let's get our alliance meeting started. As you know, there are 9 of us left. On this side there are us 3. On the other side, there are Lashes, Kanga, and Pignite, which leaves the other 3 who are unaffiliated with anyone else.
Reticat, Raichu, and... Skuntank.
Ignoring the last one, we should focus on the other 2. If we manage to convince them to vote with us, then our vote majority shall be guaranteed.
I don't want to interact with Reticat, and I haven't talked too much of Raichu. Let me talk with Raycon. I'm sure that he'll agree to cooperate with me. How so? We had some good fun together. Remember the day when you tried to pick a girl's cat with Swan Senpai and Pan-san?
And am I caught you red-handed? Sounds good. You make a deal with your rat, and I make a deal with my rat.
You sure that this plan could work?
If those 2 are somehow in alliance with each other, then it might work for sure.
What's up, Final 9? Is what I want to say, but I don't see his contact anywhere. It's not just you. We could not find him either.
Sorry for being late. Has the challenge already started?
Oh, you're finally here. No need to be so tense. Your challenge is not going to start right away. Instead, you will be given a certain paper sheet. Each of you shall return to your room and then open the sheet. Fill whatever you need to fill and give the sheet to Dusknoir. After that, wait for a challenge to come. Do you understand?
Yes, I do understand.
So, where have you been, Skondek?
It's none of your business.
Well, normally it's not my business either, but next time, please don't be late. You got me? The briefing is over, folks. Take your paper sheets and open them when you're alone.
Okay, now that I'm alone, I guess I can open it now? Let's see. For each of your rivals, what kind of question you would ask? Assume that they would answer truthfully. So I'm supposed to expect a truthful answer for each of them? Then, could I be truthful there? Well, it doesn't matter much to me. If I don't face a question for each of them, then I'll just be there maybe? So, what kind of questions I should ask? To Skondek, I wonder, would he be in alliance with Redcat or someone else? Yeah, that should be my question to him. Moving on. Hey Dusknoir, I have finished the sheet. Take a look.
Yes, everything is filled as requested.
So, now that I'm done, when does this challenge start?
Right now!
What? Hey, it's gone dark. Where I am bound? This place. It's so dark. What's going on?
Silence. From this moment, the only one being allowed to ask questions is me. You are now steered to electric chair. You will be asked 8 questions, and you must answer those questions truthfully. The device that you are sitting on has a lie detector installed. If you do not answer each of those questions truthfully, you will be electrocuted.
That's so terrible. But it's not like I'll have to hide anything from you. Only, are you planning to reveal my answers to others?
Silence! No questions from your side.
I'm sorry. Please, just proceed to those questions.
Good that you understand so quickly. First question. Do you believe that your allies will turn against you?
My allies? Oh, you mean Big Knight and Gengar? Well, they are friendly to me so far. Oh, I almost forgot. I included Redcat in our alliance too. I did not tell Big Knight anything about her, but if there's anyone who might turn against us, it must be Redcat. Even so, we agreed to keep her in our all-girl alliance just to keep a close watch on her.
Good answer. You did not lie. Second question. What is your honest opinion on Gengar? Do you believe that she has already matured?
Gengar? I don't believe it at all. She's still the same annoying kid as before, only bigger in size. I thought she's a little bit spoiled, but like her the way she is now. I'm still a teenager, you know, so I do understand what it means to truly grow up.
Third question. Do you plan to carry Big Knight and Gengar all the way to the end?
Of course I do. Those two are my friends after all. It would be horrible for someone like me to turn against them at this point. Final 3 will end together. That's what I want to see.
Does your alliance consist of you, Big Knight and Gengar?
What kind of question is that? Well, the one who asked that question wasn't wrong, but I don't want them to know about Redcat. Sure, she's not in our final 3 or even 4 plan, but she can help us against Hunting and Reuniclus. So yeah, at this moment there's 4 of us. I thought I feel bad about not telling Big Knight about her being in alliance with us.
Do you believe that Skondek is truly evil?
This is a hard one. Well, I do not feel that he is 100% pure evil. Maybe 75 or even 15% evil. You know, there is a saying that truly bad Pokemon don't really exist anywhere. Skondek is just like us. He wants to win this, just like we do. While I don't believe that he's completely evil, I am sure that he will do anything to achieve his objective. A person who won't stop at anything until he reaches his goal. That's who I believe Skondek is.
Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling?
Well, of course I want to win too. That's only natural, right? Especially after getting this far. I am a legendary Pokemon after all, so I need to do my very best, especially at this point of the game. I'm doing my best even now while answering to you, aren't I? When it comes to personal challenges, I am especially fierce.
Second to last question. Answer truthfully. Do you love Cha?
Huh? Cha? That brat? No way! You must be kidding! Oh, sorry. I lied to you just now because it was too embarrassing when I said to Lydia that Cha is my boyfriend. But now there's no time for me to get embarrassed. Yeah, I did fall and crush for Cha, but it only happened recently after he wanted me with his fire back at the north. Then I realized that despite his loose demeanor, he deeply cares for those who are close to him. He's just afraid to admit that in order not to be embarrassed, just like I was.
Final question. What are your true feelings toward Diggersby? Do you hate him?
Diggersby? You're not serious? I wonder where that question came from. I know that Diggersby is an egotistical and spoiled Pokemon, but at the same time, that must be the important part of his image as a game host, right? There are times where he's not always like that. For example, when Fred got kidnapped by Balamar. So I don't hate him at all. In fact, I am grateful to Diggersby for making someone as awesome as me as part of his cast. I wouldn't have met Charles Piglet otherwise. I'm cool with Diggersby being our main host.
You have answered 7 of those questions truthfully.
7? I thought I answered all 8 of them. Oh, right. I didn't answer a question about Charles truthfully when it came first. Well, I tried my best. I can only wish others good luck. Can I leave now?
Yes, you can.
What's going on? Where am I right now?
Silence. From this moment, the only one being allowed to ask questions is me. You will be asked 8 questions, and you must answer those questions truthfully. The device that you are sitting on has a lie detector installed. If you do not answer each of those questions truthfully, you will be electrocuted.
Oh, I get it now. It's one of those challenge schedules that I saw today. As long as I don't know anything about Inkay, I should be fine as long as I answer the truth.
Are you prepared? Let us begin. First question. Are you in alliance with Raticat or someone else?
As much as I want to see Radkey be in alliance with me, I'm afraid the answer is negative. I don't have any allies among the cats right now.
Good answer. Next question. Who is your greatest rival?
My greatest rival? That'll be Reed Nichols, of course. He managed to recover my alliance with the Big Poke after all. I should say he's more threatening than Arcanine the Cowardly Dog, or Latias the Airhead Legend. Gotta be more wary of him than anyone else.
Who do you want to see eliminated next?
As much as I want to see Reed Nichols eliminated, I'm afraid he's not my biggest target right now. It's Arcanine who bothers me more than anyone else, and he keeps reminding everyone else why I should be the next target for elimination. Arcanine's elimination would serve as a great breather for me, to be honest.
Are you in a secret alliance with someone in the cast?
A repeat of the first question? Alright, this is not mentioned Radkey. No, I'm not in a secret alliance with anyone in the cast.
What you were doing this morning?
This morning? Oh, that. This morning I was visiting the abandoned factory, following a message that was left for me before. I did not want to be followed, so I erased all smell tracks to prevent the likes of Arcanine from following me.
You're done? Let us not waste any more time. Next question. Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling?
Of course I want to win. This is only natural. I don't like losing, especially concerning the environment where I was raised. The strong shall rule over the weak, and this game is no less different. I want to raise my stats even higher. I'll use both legal and illegal means if it helps me to advance.
Second to last question. Is it true that you enjoy taking a bath?
What? What kind of question is this? Oh fuck. Someone actually remembered the incident with Heatmore.
Hey boss, everyone is already done with their challenge. We're only waiting for you. Oh?
Haven't you learned to knock before entering?
Sorry for intruding.
Here's my answer. It is true. I enjoy taking a bath. End of my answer.
Final question. What are your true feelings toward DSB? Do you hate him?
Well, I do feel resentment over him turning Heatmore into a mole. But then again, It was my fault for not noticing that he was a snitch. I don't like Diggersby at all, considering the fact that he's making us go through this, but it's still far from the real hatred that I feel towards Himor.
Have you finished it? Let's see. You have answered all questions truthfully. Congratulations. You faced the truth, and you passed it.
I'd like to see Diggersby in this chair next time. That was close. The freaking question about the bath. It came out of nowhere. It gave me even more chills than the previous question about my morning abstinence. But it's over now. With all those questions passed, I should be immune for the day.
What are you doing here? Release me right now!
Silence. From this moment, the only one being allowed to ask questions is me. You will be asked 8 questions, and you must answer those questions truthfully. This device that you are sitting on has a lie detector installed.
8 questions! You read the questions that I wrote before?
I warned you, no use these questions.
It hurts! Release me!
Only after you answer the questions addressed to you. And do not interrupt me if you don't want to be heard. You understand? Good. Now, the first question. Do you believe that you will stand a chance against Latias?
Latias? As much as I want to be stronger than I am right now, I have to agree, but I am still miles away from Latias, considering her recent fight. But we can always eliminate her from a guess, right? All I need to do is to convince Piggy to work with me against her, and bingo! That will be only me and Piggy! Oh, but I would need to defeat Piggy afterwards. No matter, I'll figure it out somehow.
Second question. Do you plan to turn against your allies?
You mean against Latias and Piggy? Well, of course there would be a time before that you face against them in a challenge. I might be able to win against Piggy, but Latias is way too strong. Get the final opportunity to get her out for good, given how strong she is.
Do you hold any real feelings for Marvak?
Marvak? Being an adopted brother of mine, he's still as annoying as he was before. Piggy is still 10 times better than him. The one who I really like is Piggy.
Does your alliance consist of you, Pig Knight, and Latias?
Not exactly. Her sons are radically no go alliance with us. I agreed to let her take a join because her idea was cool. Don't tell that to Piggy. It's a secret.
Do you believe that Skontak is truly evil?
Well, of course I believe that he is evil. Especially after I found out that he's collaborating with the Big Pog. Skontak is a bad Pokemon, without any doubt.
Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep stalking?
I want to win, and I do have a reason. It's just like what I told my mom. My final victory will be a definite proof of me going up. I want to try for the likes of Skontak, Latias, and... what was the name of that jelly blob?
Do you want to be friends with Rachel?
Rachel? That guy riding on tail. I barely know him. Oh, I remember. He was scout picking in our bath cabin among few others. Nah, I don't want to be friends with a pervert like him.
Final question. What are your true feelings toward Diggersby? Do you hate him?
You're talking about the game host? I don't feel anything about him at all. And why would I hate him? He only gave us some challenges to compete. From my point of view, only weaklings like Ratigan would hate him because they are not able to endure these challenges. But I will endure everything that he would throw at me.
Speaking about endurance, congratulations. You have managed to endure the truth. You may leave now.
Really? I can go now? Yes, I did it! I passed the challenge. I'm strong with it too!
No! Not this again! I am not your food! Enough of your nonsense. From this moment, the only one being allowed to ask questions is me. You will be asked 8 questions, and you must answer those questions truthfully. The device that you are sitting on has a lie detector installed. Lie once and be fried. This doesn't make me feel better when you say it in such a way. On to the questions! First question. Answer truthfully. Do you think that Marowak does not deserve to be together with Kenga? Don't be ridiculous! Marowak is Kenga's adopted brother! He's been with her more than me! He should be given a chance too! What was that for, Dusknoir? You lied. For real? Does that lie detector of yours even work? So that means I failed at the first question already? Fine, just go with the next one. No need for me to say anything else. Do you believe that your allies will turn against you? My allies? Oh, you must be talking about Latias and Kinga. There is no way I would believe that they would turn against me. Latias is too good for that, and Kenga... She's my girlfriend after all. Why would she turn against her own crush? What is your honest opinion on Kenga? Do you believe that she has already matured? I would say that Kenga matured enough to leave her on her own away from your mother. But she's still so irresponsible. At the very least, I can still be around, keeping a close watch over her, and maybe to help her go any further. She still has room for personal growth for sure. Does your alliance consist of you, Kenga, and Latias? Of course it's just us three. What else do you need to know? We're the thickest alliance out there. Do you believe that Skontank is truly evil? Well, there is no way I would call him good after everything he did. He's evil for sure, but in a different way. Skontank has some kind of evil charisma, something that he shares with Timipur, I guess. I think that his continued presence in the cast plays an important factor, because his embedded friend keeps us together close and tight, especially now that Vigor is gone. Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling? What a question! When I first came to the cast, I had zero cause of winning, and at the time I was only thinking of escaping from Krogan. But look at the way things are now. Krogan's long gone, and here I am, in the final 9. If I didn't have a reason before, then I certainly have it now. And it's not about Kenga, it's about Diggersby. Second to last question. Which part of you is the tastiest? Cut it out! What crap is this? I am not going to answer this question! No way! You can grill me to death, but there is no reason for me to answer this ridiculous question. I'll get the one who submitted that. So be it. We shall move on to the final questions. What are your true feelings toward Diggersby? Do you hate him? What a question! Oh, I know who submitted it! Raticat, you're not alone. I too hate Diggersby for being the jerk he is. And like I said before, he is the main reason why I want to win. My victory in this reality show will be the completion of my revenge against Diggersby for that scene! And a fair revenge, not brutal like in case of Meowstick. And that's it! I'm done! What's my score? You have answered 6 questions of 8. Oh, so that means no immunity for me. Who had the nerve to give me that outrageous question? I'll find them out!
I understand your conditions. Let us begin.
As you say. First question. When you convinced everyone to vote against Popular, you were certain that he was innocent?
Yes, I was aware of Big Poke's scheme somehow. At that time, I was not certain about Quilladin, but I was certain that Poplio was innocent. And because they were also suspecting me, I had no choice but to put a finger of suspicion on someone who can hardly defend himself.
Answer accepted. Next question. Do you plan to turn against your allies?
Only when the right time comes. Until then, they will remain useful to me. There are more difficult opponents outside of my alliance, and I need to deal with them first.
If Kenga would have asked you to form an alliance with her, would you accept?
Kanga's IQ is too low. She tends to disobey even her own allies. As a potential ally, she would bring more harm than good.
How do you plan to defeat someone as strong as Latias?
I might not be able to beat her in a contest of strength, but in a contest of mind, I am a perfect match against her.
Do you believe that Skontank is truly evil?
Evil is an extremely broad concept, taking multiple possible forms, such as the form of personal moral evil, or impersonal natural evil. True roots of evil as such usually lie in strife and suffering, which, I believe, Skontank could have experienced on his past. In our case, the concept of evil lies in the slave mentality of the weak, the one who asked this question, and the resentment against the strong. Their target, Skontank.
Next one. Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling?
I will win, but I won't be the one struggling. They will. And while they do, I'll take the spoils of victory after I outsmart them. The reason I am doing this is because this reality show is a perfect stage to test my improved mental capabilities.
Second to last question. Which part of you is in charge right now? Duosion or Duosion 2?
I am neither of them. I am Reuniclus, a being born from their mental power combined.
Final question. What are your true feelings towards Diggersby? Do you hate him?
Hatred is an emotional state that wishes to destroy the source of its unhappiness, stressing that it was linked to the question of self-preservation. Unlike the one who asked this question, I cannot allow such trivial emotion to cloud my judgment. Regarding Diggersby, I am perfectly neutral to him in that sense.
You have answered all questions truthfully. You have passed the challenge.
Naturally, I did. There was no way I could fail a test as simple as this.
Alright, I'm ready. Just need to be brave and face the truth. Start the trial. Then let us begin. First question. Do you feel guilty over the incident with the big poke? Oh, you mean Curtin? I should say Curtin too. Yeah, there is no reason for me to deny it. I was too stupidly honest fool. I really had no idea that he was the one who eliminated Escadrille, and I asked him to join my alliance right after Escadrille was eliminated. So yeah, everything what happened up until his elimination could be my own fault as well. And he even made me disrespect Furfro. What's done is done. Please, proceed to another question. If you insist, do you believe that your allies would turn against you? My allies would turn against me? After that incident with Curtin, how can it be not true that they would backstab me? Even Reuniclus is not trustworthy enough. Quagsire, he's always trying to cheer me up, but all he would be hiding behind his smile. Even though I am afraid of being betrayed, I have no choice but to put my trust in them, because we still have not settled things with Skondheim. At the very least, I believe that they would not turn on me as long as they have a reason to get rid of Skondheim first. If Kenga would ask you to form an alliance with her, would you accept? Kenga? Why would you want to form an alliance with me? That kind of question can only come from no one other than Kenga herself. I really want to team up with Latias and others, but I gave a promise to Reuniclus back then, and I have to keep the promise until he breaks the truth himself. So I can't team up with Kenga and her group right now. Do you trust Reuniclus completely? I gave you my answer already. I do not trust Reuniclus in fullest, but I must believe in his fairness to keep up with the promise that we made. Who do you want to be allied with? What is there to answer? Reuniclus and Quagsire are my allies, so why do I want to ally with anyone else? Why? Oh, I understand what that question meant. There is another Pokemon with whom I also want to form a stronger bond. Big Knight! I think we share a lot in common, other than us being fire types. We both grew in strength, and during that showdown with Metang's minions, we definitely formed a strong bond. If only I joined his group earlier. Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling? There is a reason why I need to do it. Previously, I wanted to help Floatzel to win, but Floatzel left the baton to me, saying that I am worthier of winning than him. He gave me his support, and for the sake of my long-lasting friend, I must keep moving forward. Second to last question. What is your favorite smell? My favorite smell? That's an odd question. Thing is, I actually have no idea myself. What was that for? I said that I don't know what my favorite smell is. So that's how it works. Sorry, but that's my personal secret, and I won't tell it to anyone else. Not even you. I just can't. It's too... Never mind. Final question. What are your true feelings towards Diggersby? Do you hate him? I have every right to be furious toward Diggersby. He keeps throwing seemingly impossible challenges right at us, without ever thinking how it'd feel. All of his beliefs you would pull it through just like you always do. They are nothing but lame excuses for his rudeness. He does show some nice qualities sometimes, but I understand his responsibilities as a host, but he need a clear understanding on how we feel. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to express my real feelings. You're done for now. Let's see. You have only answered 6 questions truthfully. You did not pass the challenge. Oh, so I lost again. Floatzel is not going to be happy about that. I failed my 3rd challenge in a row, but it couldn't be helped. There are some things that cannot be earned by just winning.
I'm ready for anything, Dusknoir.
Let us begin then. First question. Why you chose to believe Duogen when he told you that Curtin was a big poke?
Why? Well, how would I put it? I had no idea who to trust, so why not believe his words? I wanted to see my reactions regardless of the outcome, so I thought it would be fun. No offense to Arkasan, of course.
Do you plan to turn against your allies?
I don't think so. Oh, that wasn't the truth, huh? To be honest, Ryuni-san could be more dangerous if we just leave him on his own, so maybe I'll ask someone else when the right time comes.
If Kenga would ask you to form an alliance with her, would you accept?
I think I would agree to let her join. Oh! Sorry, was that wrong? I mean, Kenga-kun is just too wild. I thought it would be nice to pretend to agree with her, but at the same time, keeping my own game.
You sure it was the right move to cooperate with Uniculus?
Not really. When I agreed to let him join our alliance, I didn't expect him to turn into such a big threat. He's good as long as he's on our side, but there is no telling when exactly he could turn on us.
Who do you want to be allied with?
Raikon is a cool kid. I wish I could talk along with him, just like on that day when we picked and a girl back together.
Do you believe that Skontank is truly evil?
I don't believe that concept of good and evil should be applied here in this game show. The ones who separate good from evils are usually the winners, right? If I win, for example, I might declare that Skontank was a good guy and that Ryuni-san was a bad guy. It's all in perspective, do you know? I don't hate Skontank. In fact, I was impressed by his recent plot with a big poke. Speaking about Kurkun, I am not very fond of him after I learned that he was the one who sabotaged Snichan.
Second to last question. What is your favorite erotic book?
Where did that come from? I don't read erotic books. Oh, my bad. I can't tell you that. I do read a lot of hero manga in my free time. It won't be good if I won't tell you the name of that magazine.
Fine. One last question. What are your true feelings towards Diggersby? Do you hate him?
No, I don't hate Diggersby or anything. I think that he's a great host who simply likes to add more drama to our challenges.
You're done? You have answered 5 questions truthfully out of 8.
Well, there's no need for me to get worried. After all, I'm not a big threat to the rest of them, right?
You are now seated on an electric chair. You will be asked 8 questions, and you must answer those questions truthfully. This device that you are sitting on has a lie detector installed. If you do not answer each of those questions truthfully, you will be electrocuted.
Oh, an electric chair torture! How exciting! I'm ready!
Alright. First question. Who do you want to see as your ally, if being honest?
The one who would like to ally with? That would be... Skontank?
That was a lie. You failed at your first question. Second one. Not counting Skontank, who do you see as your greatest threat?
A greatest threat? That would be... Arcanine?
You fail again. Third question. Who is more threatening to you? Latias or Uniculus?
That's a hard one. I think... Latias?
You lied to me again.
Please continue. Please.
What's wrong with you, kid? Next question. Do you hate Uniculus and others that voted against Clefable?
Oh, you mean that blob guy? This one is easy. I don't hate Uniculus at all. In fact, I love him. Yes!
Excuse me, I need a moment. Diggersby, is he really that stupid? Can't you see? It's more like he's trying to fail a challenge on purpose. For an S&M freak like Rachel, there's nothing more enjoyable than excruciating torture of 10,000 volts. Just give him whatever he wants, as long as he keeps lying.
He can't be serious. Fine. Sorry for the delay. Shall we continue?
Yes, please, please.
Question number 5. You're not in alliance with anyone else?
No. So good. More.
If you insist. Do you believe that Skuntank is truly evil?
I believe that Skuntank is a saint. I'm almost in heaven.
Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling?
Yes, I do want to win, because this game is so exciting. I'm glad that I'm in Final 9 now. I want to keep going even higher.
Good for you. Now for the final question.
Wait. Where's my next toss? I want another search.
You answered your question truthfully, so I did not turn on the voltage.
I was so excited, but I forgot to lie. Another question, please.
This will be the last question for you. What are your true feelings toward Diggersby? Do you hate him?
My true feelings for Diggersby. I will say that I love him. He's an amazing person.
Not many Pokemon would say such words, but I don't need to care. We're done. Get out of here.
Wait! Sorry, I said the truth. Lie to be told, I hate Diggersby. He's a horrible Pokemon. Give me more. Please.
Sorry, kid, but this farce is over. Go back to your room.
Oh, I was so close to perfect place. If only I could get one more shot.
Me? Straight to an electric chair? Yeah, that's exactly what Diggersby would do. Fine, go ahead, torture me all day.
Only if you don't answer those questions truthfully. Are you ready? First question. You're not in any conspiracy with Skuntank or Reuniclus?
No way! I hate them both. I wish they would kill each other. Yeah, that would be the best case scenario for the rest of us.
Not counting Skuntank, who do you see as your greatest threat?
Definitely Reuniclus. I stated this before. I want to see them turn on each other. And I will be watching.
Who is more threatening to you, Latias or Reuniclus?
Oh crap, I forgot that Latias is very strong too. Oh, never mind, I already have a makeshift alliance with her, so my answer is Reuniclus.
Do you have an alliance with someone?
Alliance? Oh, I'm supposed to say the truth, right? I'm in 2 separate alliances, one with Latias and Kinga, and the other one with Rachel. I thought I do regret about my last choice. It's going to be a pain for sure.
You're not in alliance with anyone else right now?
Oh, stupid idiots! They already think that I am forming alliances? It will be a matter of time before both of my alliances become clone each other. No matter. I don't have alliances with anyone other than those 3 mentioned before.
Do you believe that Skuntank is truly evil?
He's the worst kind of evil that I have ever seen. He took off my ticket, forced me on a temporary alliance with him, and joined forces with a big Pog. Saying that he's not evil won't do any justice.
Do you really want to be the final winner? A reason to keep struggling?
I don't believe in myself at all. I don't have any hopes of winning anything for myself. And yet even then, why do I keep struggling? The answer is simple. I ain't gonna live until I settle the score with Skuntank. If he gets to the final 2, then so do I. I have a thing we call persistence, and it always pays off.
Final question. What do you feel about Rachel?
That brat! Even after I gave him a warning, he still had the nerve to break the stop it again? Tell Rachel that the next time he tries to talk out about personal relationships, I would kill him, then kill that clone Elimination of his so-called girlfriend. And you, as the gatekeeper of the underworld, would drag the both of their souls to the deepest pits of hell. You heard me?
What? Chill down. You have answered all 8 questions truthfully. You have passed the challenge.
Like I would have any reasons to lie. They already disliked me, so truth and lies won't make any difference for them. I'm done. What's up, Final 9? Just to be fair, I'm not going to ask you how your interrogation went. The challenge itself was based on an idea on Soviet-style interrogation and the rumors of horrible interrogation methods used by Russian intelligence agency. Let's just say that among you, the ones who passed the test of truth are Skontank, Kenga, Uniklus, and Retiket. Crap! Both Uniklus and Skontank, they passed it too. I'm surprised that Latias failed. But that one question, it completely infuriated me to the core. Rachel, were you the one who asked the question, which part of me is the tastiest?
Yeah.
Here's another fun part. The ones who failed the challenge also failed to answer Rachel's questions truthfully.
What? Then it was Rachel who asked me a question about Cha?
That kid is quite something if his questions made that many of you to fail.
His question was also a close call for me.
You'll be dead soon, Rachel! You hear me? Don't trespass in my personal domain again!
Wait. If Rachel was that good with asking naughty questions, then how did he fail the challenge himself? Oh, this is the best part. Rachel himself failed many more times than any of you. 6 times to be exact. The main reason he did not fail all 8 questions is because he accidentally answered the last 2 questions truthfully.
I don't understand. You mean he was throwing his challenge intentionally?
Why?
Because this guy's an addict! He's addicted to electricity! Now you should have a good reason to eliminate him!
Speaking about your next elimination, you have one how to cast your votes. Dusknoir will be your conductor for tonight. Your targets are Latias, Arcanine, Quagsire, Rachel, and Pig Knight. That's all for today, folks. Let us meet tomorrow.
That Rachel is a crazy one. What should we do?
He performed quite a feat. He made one of our biggest threats vulnerable.
Oh, you're talking about Latisan. Good thinking. Oh, wait no. Let me talk with Raycon. Maybe I convince him to what Latisan was?
That is what we were planning to do. I'll try to find and convince Radicate to do the same, if my prediction is correct.
Skondak would be watching Latias too? I don't like the sound of it, but given our current state of the game, this might be our best chance to make her leave the cast.
Retiket, we might have a problem. Because of Rachel, I am now vulnerable to elimination.
So what?
I have to do something too. Let's vote against Rachel. You have any problem with that?
I would be happy to get rid of Rachel too, but I do have a dilemma. Not sure if I should tell this to you or not.
Please, don't hide anything from us. Kenga's already trying her best to distract Pig Knight so that he won't find out about our alliance with you.
That Rachel asked me to form an alliance with me, and I reluctantly agreed, otherwise he would get suspicious. I don't mind getting him out, to be honest.
Retiket, you're wonderful! This is the best piece of news that I could hear!
Pardon me?
Don't you understand? There are 9 of us! With our girl's vote, Pig Knight's vote, and Rachel's vote.
We could get vote majority? That's outrageous!
Please, Retiket, you're my last hope! Tell Rachel to vote with us! We have a good target!
Say please 5 more times like that kid, and maybe I'll help you.
Please, 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 please!
Alright, enough! I'll convince him to vote with us. But would he really agree?
Hey Raycon, I was just thinking.
Yeah, what is it?
Would you want to vote against Latisan? I mean, she's quite a threat.
Sure, I don't mind, but I need to talk with someone else first.
Who?
Well, never mind. If anyone wants to get Latias out, then I follow, so see you later!
No, where did he run off? He must be in a hurry.
Welcome to your next elimination. The loser will have no choice but to leave this place. Right after this. The ones being safe for sure are Skontank, Uniklus, Kenga, and Redcat, which leave us with 5 others. The ones with 0 votes are Arcanine, Pig Knight, and Rachel.
Huh? Rachel has 0 votes? Then...
Those are your final 2, Latias and Quagsire. One of you has 5 votes, while the other has 4. The last contender being safe is... Latias.
That was close.
That can't be possible. I thought I told Raycon to vote for Light-san.
Sorry, but I had no choice but to change my vote.
Skundank! You did something again, aren't you?
Why do you always need to blame me?
Raticat must have voted against Quagsire too. Then, Radisson voted against me too? Why?
It's because of your lazy-ass attitude. We are always shrugging like our life depends on it, and you think it would allow you to walk away? You're always trying to find an easy way out. You considered both your duel with Papio and that duel with your clone. Someone like you doesn't deserve to be the final winner at all.
But even so, why won't Raycon listen to you?
I'm an alliance with Raticat.
And there he goes to speak unnecessary things. Do you have any words before you leave?
Well, it's not like I care for winning myself. At the very least, I helped Ryuni-san to bring the big poke down. I tried to assist and just to provide some support for some senpai. I don't think I would be able to get this far without him.
You're not alone in that sense. It was the same for me and Floatzel.
Wait. Before you leave, take a look at this. Those were the questions that Quagsire asked each of you before the challenge.
For real? Someone who didn't have a real motivation to win. He asked the same question to each of us? Do we have a reason to keep struggling? Quagsire pointed a good question. When the season started, we were really sure that we could get this far. I was just a timid puppy, and I think I still is sometimes. King and Rachel were just a bunch of young kids. And I resigned myself to death multiple times by now. Only Latias kept acting like she was destined to win. Oh, and we had to deal with Diggersby's nose too.
I could end up just like Vaporin, being eliminated by the big poke. Nice question you asked there.
Thanks, Ryuni-san. And Arca-san, don't you lose your spirit now. Your chances could be just as low as mine. But don't let all of that keep you down. Good luck. Sayonara, everyone.
I thought that Raticat would vote against Rachel. How come she is suddenly in alliance with him? I told you not to reveal anything to them, Rachel. You're so bad at keeping secrets.
Sorry, Raticat, I didn't mean to. Please forgive me. Please, 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 please.
There he goes again.
That didn't go too well. Even if Radisson and Raycon voted against me, they could be the only ones, right? Did they all happen to vote against me by coincidence? It can't be true. I mean, there is no way Radisson will join forces with the other group, isn't she?
It is true. They formed a majority bloc. Latias, Kenga, Pig Knight, Raticat and Rachel, they all voted against Quagsire. And at the same time, they don't know much about each other yet. Pig Knight doesn't know anything about Raticat, and Rachel is in the dark as well. Is the new Girl Alliance going to be a major power? We'll see soon. And it appears that Skondek was hanging his hair around the abandoned factory on that morning. I wonder what he was doing out there? Let's find out by turning that place into new grounds for the next challenge in our coming episode of Total Pokemon Russia. And have you watched the special episode yet? It should answer all those questions about the Big Poke and other good stuff. That's all for now, folks.